I look at recruiting, interviewing, hiring, and firing the same as dating, courting, marriage, and divorce. Okay? When you're recruiting people, or when you're courting, you know, you settle on a lady, and I'll look at it from the men's viewpoint. You settle on a lady, and you're trying to impress her because you would like to marry her. You would really like to stay with this woman. And so guess what? We're on our best behavior, are we not? I mean, we buy flowers. We're nice to her mother. We hold the door open. We don't let them know we got gas, things like that. We don't, you know, we do all the things we want to do because we want to impress this woman. And she says, not perfect, but when I marry him, I'm going to do what? You're going to change him. Yeah, change him. Ladies, does that work? I don't think so. So what happens is she wakes up on her honeymoon and says, who's this masked man? This isn't the guy that was courting me. You know, all of a sudden, things have changed. I mean, I was talking to the waitress at our Rotary Club, and she got married about 4 months ago. And I asked her, how's it going? She says, the honeymoon's over. She says, after 4 months. And so what happens is if we don't fix those things, or we don't come to some kind of agreement on how things are going, we either if we fix it, we stay married. If not, we get divorced, which is costly, emotional, and everything else. Well, this is the same thing that happens in an interview. I mean, you've all interviewed for jobs. Are you not on your best behavior? Are you not dressed properly? I mean, all your piercings are out, and all your tattoos are hidden. And you can go on the internet today and you find out all about the company that you're going to go work for, and you know the kind of questions they're going to ask. In fact, some people who are being interviewed are better at that job than the interviewer, because they're trained. They pay money to train them how to interview. And so you ask them, can you sell? And you say, oh, man, I love to sell. How about cold calls? My favorite thing, you know. And the interviewer says, where you been all my life? Man, this, God is looking at me today, man. And so now here's what the interviewer says. Not perfect, but I'll train them, okay? And so you hire this guy. I mean, on the very first day you say, oh, man, did I mess up? People come to you and say, what were you thinking? What were you thinking when you hired Charlie? And so what happens, this is where I get my analogy of trying to train that rabbit to swim. You know, we go into Charlie and say, Charlie, every Tuesday you got to go to the Y and take swimming lessons because this job requires swimming. And the rabbit says, man, I don't want to swim. I thought you said this job was umpty-ump. And so what happens is we keep trying to send that rabbit to swim. Now, even if the rabbit learns how to swim, how good is he going to swim? Not very good, huh? Why don't we hire people? Why don't we let the rabbits run and the fish swim, and then help that rabbit to really work on their skills of run better, faster, more efficiently, more effectively?